On Monday, April 14th, Hiller girls lacrosse hosted Norton. It was a 10-6 Hiller lead heading into the second half.
Bouvier will take it out of free position. She rushes in, takes it, makes it. Sends it out to Lucy Mado. Mado gets around the defenders, takes the shot, and she's got it. And a free position, here she goes, rushes in, got it. Looking to close in, shot, and it is in. Lucy Mado with another one. Looking to close in, and there's another. Lucy Mado score. Mark her down for 5 goals in this game. Now Quebec out in front, shot in. Caden Rosendale.
Hopkinton outscores Norton in the second half 12-1 and takes the 22-7 victory. Hopkinton improves to 5-2 on the season. Norton falls to 1-5. Sophomore Lucy Mado netted 6 goals for the Hillers in the win. On Tuesday, April 15th, Hiller Unified Track was in action versus Holliston and Ashland. A great effort by all 3 teams before weather shortened the meet. Congratulations to all of the incredible athletes on a job well done. Later that night, Hiller boys volleyball battled Medfield. Steve Sweetapple and John Fisk were on the call.
It was Elliot Webster, and I didn't realize that was the first set. Medfield takes that 25-14. Great swing. And that's it. Medfield takes the second set, 25-13. Boys are going to switch sides, and we'll be back with the third set. On your toes, boys. Oh! That's a row. That hurts.
Of all the rule changes, folks, that's one of the ones we don't like. In the old days, it couldn't do that. If it hits the net and goes over.
Yeah. So Medfield takes the third set 25-23 for a 3-0 sweep against the Hillers.
But Medfield took the 3-0 sweep. Hillers fall to 2-6. Medfield improves to 5-3 on the season. On Thursday, April 17th, big games for Hiller baseball and softball, following both teams capturing wins over very strong Norton teams on the road. Hiller baseball was scoreless heading into the top of the second inning.
Wind up and the pitch. Hit in the air, right side, could be trouble, and that's going to clear the fence. A grand slam for Jack O'Neill. And just like that, it's a 4-0 Zavarian Brothers lead. Jack O'Neill, the leadoff man, clears the ballpark.
A grand slam for Jack O'Neill for Zavarian, and the Hawks would end up taking the 5-2 win over the Hillers. Hopkinton falls to 5-3. Zavarian improves to 7-1. Also that day, it was a matchup of 6-1 Hiller softball versus 6-1 Newton North. Hillers batting on the bottom of the first, 2-on for Caroline Osman. Mike Terosian on the call.
And the pitch.
that's going to hit deep. That's going over the fence. That's going to be a digger for the Hillers. Home run for Caroline Osmond.
Caroline goes yard for a 3-run blast. Newton North plated 2 runs in the top of the third. It was a 3-2 Hiller lead heading into the bottom of the third.
Osler with a nice rope out to center field. And she's going to get a couple of bases out of this one here. And nice RBI drive in and hold it. And the Hillers will go up 4-2. John doing a great job on camera here. Thank you, John. And that's hit to shortstop. Shortstop mishandles it. It gets an error, and that's going to bring in another run.
Hillers played a pair of runs, and both teams had another run in the 4th inning. It's a 6-3 game heading into the bottom of the 5th.
There's a pitch, pop out to center field, and that's going to be in there. And she's only going to be able to get 1 base, but she sends in Ted Stone to score. And there's a shot down to shortstop. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a run on that. And absolutely. So Zoe Adams scores. On the ground. And she's got a walker running. And pop up to right field. She's going for 2, and she's going to get a couple of ribbies right there on a double.
5 runs for the Hillers, and that would be more than enough for the win. Hopkinton takes the matchup of the 6-1s 11-3. Hillers are now 7-1. Newton North now 6-2. Caroline Osmond goes 3 for 3 at the plate with a run and 4 RBIs. Pitcher Addie Walls went all 7 innings, giving up 3 hits and 3 runs, all of which were unearned, while striking out 11 hitters. A very impressive win over a good Newton North team for the Hopkinton Hillers softball team. On Monday, April 7th, Hiller Boys Lacrosse hosted Dedham in a rainy affair. The Hillers kept the pressure on and took the win 15-3. Hillers improved to 3-1 on the season. On Tuesday, April 8th, Hiller Boys and Girls Track and Field hosted Ashland. Hiller Boys took the win 101-31. Hiller Girls also grabbed the win over Ashland 82-41. Both the boys and girls teams are 2-0 on the season. Also on Tuesday night, Hiller Boys Volleyball hosted Westwood, and it was a good battle. Steve Sweetapple and Mike Terosian were on the call.
This side, Yu is there. Kashiwaru outside. Chen. Double hit from Ricky. And that's it. Now, that is the end of the first set. 25-20. This away, Ryan. Good serve. Kashiwaru goes outside. Setter's out. Oh, heads up play from Liam. A dump. Oh, Alex, well done. Back set. Trevor, good hit. Kept alive. Ryan gets it to Michael. Alex pulls it. There you go. Well done, Alex.
Wow.
Great heads-up play. Hopkinton takes the second set, 25-21. Set point, and that's it. Westwood takes his second set, 26-24. A very good comeback from the Wolverines. Down the line. Tipped. Oh, it's going over. That's a carry. Ryan handles that well. Michael, back row. Liam, that's wrong. Match point. Nice bump. That's the match. Westwood takes that third set, 28-26 for a 3-1 match victory.
Hillers hung tough, but Westwood takes the 3-1 set win. Hillers are now 1-3 on the season. Westwood improves to 3-1. On Wednesday, April 9th, Hiller baseball and softball hosted Dedham. Softball was originally scheduled for a road game, but the game was moved to Hopkinton due to field conditions in Dedham. We had live look-ins during the baseball broadcast and caught some great highlights.
2-2 count on Levine. Certainly always a big help with the Game Changer app. Being quickly caught up on what's going on in this game. Levine gets a piece of this one. Over to left center, and that's going to keep rolling. To second she goes, heading to third. And is she going to score? She's going to try to score. The throw in is going to be off the mark. And how about that? An inside the park home run for Zoe Levine. And the Hiller softball team takes a 3-1 lead over Dedham in the bottom of the third. We're the top of the fourth. Dedham batting. Hiller still lead it 3-1. There's a bunt, and it's going to be picked up, throw over, and they get the out at third. What a great defensive play. Runner from second tries to advance, and they end up doubling them up. They get Andrews at first. Runner from second decides to try to advance, and they get the out. So some nice defense from the Hiller softball team to try to get back in the game, but in the meantime, we got a bunt, and that is going to draw a throw to second, and how about that? They get an out. They double them up, a bunt for a strikeout, and then they get the runner at second base who was caught off guard, and how about that? Another great play to wrap up our live look-in.
Hiller softball took the 13-1 win and improved to 4-0 on the season. For the Hillers, Zoe Levine went 3 for 3 at the plate, scored 4 runs, and had an RBI. Holly Paharik went 2 for 4 with 2 runs and an RBI. Zoe Adams went 2 for 4 with a run, and Callie Arthur went 2 for 3 with a run and 2 RBIs. Addie Walls pitched a 6-inning gem, giving up 4 hits and 1 run and struck out 9 hitters. While softball was happening, Hiller baseball took on Dedham on the other side of the turf.
So it's runners on second and third, but not for long as this is hit in the air, caught by the center fielder. Runner from third, going to tag the throw in. Run scored for Dedham. Leg lift and the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's out number 1. And an 0-2 count. And he got him 2 away. Outside, walk drawn. 2-out walk. Runner on first. Nick Pedroli stepping to the plate. And this is ripped up the right side. That's going to get through. And that is going to be a 2-out single for Pedroli. 2 on, 2 outs. And the walk is drawn. A slightly high fastball, walk drawn, bases loaded for the Hillers cleanup hitter to the plate, Michael Sullivan. So it's certainly a pitcher's count, 0-2. And this is wrapped up the left side. Here comes 1 run. 2nd run being waved around. He'll score as well, and the Hillers are going to win. A walk-off base hit for Michael Sullivan. A 2 RBI single wins the game. The Hillers are going to take it 9-8. Michael Sullivan rips one into left field. 2 runs score. Mitch Stimulus and Pedroli come around, and the Hillers take the 9-8 victory. Unreal.
On Thursday, April 10th, Hiller girls lacrosse battled Norwood. It was a 4-3 Norwood lead heading into the second quarter.
The Hillers, the crowd in the front of the net. They don't want to make it easy. There's a shot and a top shelf score there. And that was Shay Larkey with her 2nd score of the day. Nato with it, putting on the moves, looking to work the defender, takes it and swipes it in. Lucy Mato, a nice score there. Looking to close in, Mato, and Mato bounces it in. Lucy Mato charges at the net, gets a good bounce, some forward momentum, and it's in. Just 15 seconds after her last goal, and we are knotted up at 5 apiece. Way to close the door by the Hillers. Pass out in front, loose ball. Hillers have it. Picked up by Callie Hopkins. Quebec flings it over to Interante. Closing in, Quebec, and she pops it in. Avery Quebec, the sophomore, makes it a 6-5 Hiller lead. The Hillers get the turnover. Hillers quickly moving up into the attack zone. Kendall Tom with it. Kendall gets it over. That shot off the post. Ooh, they're going to say it was in. That's going to be a score. You must have just took a bounce off the ground inside the net.
Hillers outscore Norwood 4-1 in the second quarter and led 7-5 into the halftime break.
Closing in. And it's blocked. And then it's put in. Looking to close in. Contested. Takes it. And got it. Taylor and Tarante. Rachel Bouvier. Takes it. And got it. Quebec with it. Well, the Hillers could really grab momentum here. Out in front and a score! A great shot there by Abby Burke.
The Hopkinton defense continued to hold strong and kept it at a 1-1 fourth quarter. Hopkinton collects the 12-7 win and improves to 4-2 on the season. Norwood falls to 3-2. Kendall Tom, Lucy Beto, and Abby Burke had 2 goals each, and Kaden Rosendale netted a hat trick in the Hiller win. Also on Thursday, Hiller boys volleyball hosted Durfee. Steve Sweetapple and Mike Terosian on the call.
Point. I think that's Herrera serving. He's numbers in the front are too small, and that's it. On a service error, Hopkinton takes the first set, 25-21. Set point here.
Oh, there it is. The much-needed ace.
Yeah.
The much-needed home roll. That is awesome.
25-19. He'll take the second set. Ryan. Oh, that was a carry. Pushed. Ricky's there. That's it. Hopkinton takes the third set, 26-24 for a 3-0 victory over the Durfee Hilltoppers.
The Hillers took the shutout win and improved to 2-3 on the season. On Friday, April 11th, Hiller baseball and softball was supposed to be in Westwood, but due to rainy weather throughout the week, both games were moved to Hopkinton turf as Hiller home games. Morgan Donahue of Westwood Media Center came to help us out and called the softball game the 4-0 Hillers versus the 3-0 Westwood Wolverines. Hillers had a 1-0 lead into the bottom of the second inning.
Just got to bring to the plate Zoe Levine. Zoe had a strikeout in last at-bat, and this is a well-hit ball towards center field. Hits just below the fence. Walls is going to score. Levine gets to second. She's working for third. Throw by Walsh. In time.
6-0 Hillers into the bottom of the sixth.
Count still at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch by Malkeen. That's in play. Heading towards shortstop. Gets by Marino. And 2 runs score. So 2-run single for Charlotte Holden. Addie has been all-world today on the mound and at the plate. What a terrific player. Gets this one through the shortstop gap. He's going to score 2. They've got a runner in the pickle. They get the tag on and safe at third. So while Walls is able to advance to second, so an additional 2 runs scored there on the hit by Walls with her 4th hit of the game. 4 for 5 on the day.
Hopkinton adds 5 runs in the inning and takes the 11-0 win. Hillers improved to 5-0. Addie Walls went 4 for 5 at the plate, scored 3 runs and had 3 RBIs. She also pitched the full 7 innings, giving up 5 hits and only 1 run. Walls tallied 13 strikeouts in the win. Across the turf, in the meantime, 2-2 Hiller baseball hosted 3-0 Westwood. The game was tied at 2 through 7 and headed for extra innings.
3-1 the count. Looks like the Hiller boys across team here, they're waiting to practice. Wind up and the pitch, and this is lifted into left field. He absolutely tattooed it. It was quite a dive attempt, but a run is going to score for the Wolverines, and they will take the lead. That is a RBI single for Danny Leahy. He winds, he deals, and this is hit in the air, right side, and it is dropped, and a run is going to score for the Hillers, and the game is tied. An RBI single for Andrew Bauschman. Dylan Ruff around to score. Thanks to Andrew Bauschman's single, RBI single, and this is a bunt. Runner from third is going to score. Throw to first is going to be in time, but he gets the job done. A sacrifice RBI ground out for Charlie Martin, and Westwood has the 4-3 lead. Wind up in the pitch. And this is ripped up the left side. That's going to trickle in to left field. It's going to be runners on first and second for the Hillers. 2 on, 2 outs. Hit high in the air, right side, and it is dropped by the right fielder. 1 run is in, a second run coming around, and the Hillers are going to take the win. A 2 RBI double for Nick Pedroli, and the Hillers are going to walk off with the win.
Nick Pedroli hits one into left field, and it's dropped. 2-run score, and the Hillers take their second straight walk-off win on their home turf by a 5-4 final. Hopkinton improves to 3-2. Westwood falls to 3-1. Nick Pedroli gets the game-winning hit and also pitched 4 innings, giving up 1 run, 2 hits, and striking out 4. On Tuesday, April 1st, it was a Hopkinton-Ashland boys and girls lacrosse doubleheader. The action started off with the boys game. It was a 4-2 Hopkinton lead heading into the second half.
Keeler gets it over. There's a shot and out. He rips it in. Sam O'Brien. An illegal hit there. And it's intercepted. Hillers have it. Looking to crash in. Lottie, and Lottie rips it in. Champlin gets it over. Nice feed, and it's put in top shelf. Cal Rockwell. Certainly a threat to charge in if he finds an opening. Here he goes. Shot, and it is in. Owen Champlin bringing the fire. Pelletier. And now out a centering pass and a score for Ashland, Jake Linehan. He does. And he's being contested by Quinn Keeler. Looking to close in. Centering pass. There's a shot. And it is in. Connor Martin gets it out, looking for a shot, and it's in. A good pass by Bryce Pelletier. He finds Nick Boomer.
Hillers and Ashland put up 3 goals apiece in the third quarter. It's a 7-5 Hiller lead into the fourth quarter.
Over to O'Brien. There's Champlin. Lottie gets it back. O'Brien. And Lottie! Top shelf! What a score there! Bringing the heat. So, another defender to pick up O'Brien, gets it to Lottie. Lottie closing in and puts it in!
Hopkinton outscores Ashland 3-2 and takes the win 10-7. Hillers improve to 2-0 on the season. Matt Lottie and Cal Rockwell net hat tricks for the Hillers. After the boys' game, the girls took the field. It was a 2-2 game into the second quarter.
Bouvier takes the shot and has a score. Quebec gets it back to Bouvier, who takes a shot, and a good save there by the keeper. Hillers pick up the loose ball. With it now is Owens. Casey Owens gets it over, and now a nice feed in front, and the Hillers have a goal. Taylor Interante finds Abby Burke in front of the net, and Burke strikes. Quebec feeds it in front of the net, and a great pass, great shot by Lucy Mado. Another great pass in front of the net by the Hillers. Lana Duffy made quite a save there, but she's not going to save that one. The Hiller is going to get another score. Lucy Mado rings it in. Work to Mado. And now out in front, and Rachel Bouvier strikes again. That was a good pick there by Mado. Taking it up towards the net, fires it in, and Lucy Mado gets the steal and the score. It's going to stay with the Hillers. Kelly Hopkins was able to get to it, and then Hopkins loses it, picks it back up. Hopkins looking to close in, takes the shot, and the Hillers have another score. The senior, Callie Hopkins, puts the Hillers in the books.
Hillers outscore Ashland 7-1 in the quarter and led 9-3 into the second half.
And it's going to be a little too late. Oh, they get a score! A buzzer beater as Lily Vitti puts it in, but no time's going to be left on the clock. And the Clockers had quite a comeback.
The Hiller girls hang on for the 11-10 win in their home opener and improve to 2-0 on the season. Rachel Bouvier and Lucy Mado netted a hat trick each for the Hillers in the win. Also on April 1st, Hiller boys volleyball hosted Norwood. Hillers trailed 2-0 heading into the third set. Steve Sweetapple and John Fisk were on the call.
Liam, Michael, just pokes it deep. Go to Eugene. Nice. Miss hit. 25-24, set point. Diaz with a bump set. Rolled. What a heads-up play from Randall. Click. Kept alive by Ricky. Outside. Oh,
Outside.
Net violation, and it was outside.
It was out. All right, good.
All right, no, let's go.
Let's do this.
Watkins goes back to Eugene. He's just, oh, nice save from Ricky. Diaz. And that's it. Hopkinton takes the third set.
Yeah.
27-25. Diaz, ooh, broke his fingers on that one. That's it. Hopkinton takes the fourth set.
Wow.
25-21. He was being a home guy.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Well, you are the director.
Well,
producer.
director and running the camera.
And announcer.
Yes! There it is!
That's it. You called
There
it,
it is!
Mike.
Holy
There's
cow.
an ace. To close out, Hopkinton takes the fifth set, 15-10 for a 3-2
Give me the
victory.
grease, got nothing on me. Come on. Wow. Way to go, Hillers.
Well done, boys.
The Hillers complete the comeback and take the match 3-2 and improve to 1-1 on the season. On Wednesday, April 2nd, 1-0 Hiller softball took on Ashland, and the Hiller bats were unstoppable. Mike Terosian on the call.
With a nice fly ball over the left field. And she's going to just take that thing all the way home. She's just going to take the cruise. Holly Farrell takes it deep. 11, no outs. And Elena Bell sits that up the middle. And she's going to bring in 2 runs. She's some real varsity pitcher for the first time. And there's a hit up the middle. And you think that's going to score another run. And she takes a double.
Hillers take the win in a mercy-shortened game 25-0 and improve to 2-0 on the season. Everyone in the Hiller lineup had at least one hit. Cammie Trendle went 3 for 3 with 4 runs and 2 RBIs. Callie Arthur went 3 for 4 with 3 runs and 5 RBIs in the Hiller win. Hiller baseball was also in action versus Ashland. It was a 1-0 Hiller lead heading into the bottom of the second.
And this is hit up the middle, and that'll scatter into center field. And it's an RBI single for Nolan Kramus. It's inside, and it's going to get away from the catcher. And here comes the runner from third. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Zach Stacy slides in just safe. The 0-1. Oh, that hit him, and that's going to bring in a run for the Hillers. Third hit batter of the inning by LaRue. And the pitch. Outside, and he draws the walk. And here comes another run for the Hillers. Hillers could really break this game wide open here. Gets a piece of that, hit in the air. That's going to drop into right field. One run is in. Here comes another run. Will a third score? No, he'll hold at third. Throw to second, and the hitter is safe. Mitch Simulus just barely was able to slide into second, but he has a 2 RBI double. And this is hit high in the air towards left center. Could be trouble as it's blowing around up there, but it won't be. It's caught by the center fielder. Runner from third is going to tag. He'll score. And a job well done by Pedroli to get the run in. It's 8-0 Hillers. Right up in the pitch. Ripped up the left side, past the diving third baseman, and another run is in for the Hillers. And the hitter keeps going over to second base, slides in, and he's safe. Dylan Rupp with an RBI single advances to second on the throw. Simulus in to score.
Hillers take the win over the Clockers 10-1 and improve to 1-1 on the season. Dylan Ruff went 2 for 3 at the plate with a run and 2 RBIs. On Thursday, April 3rd, Hiller Girls Lacrosse hosted Westwood.
Here she goes, shot in. Emily DeMeo, the senior, makes it a 2-0 Westwood lead. Gets it over to Hughes. Hughes sends it out, looking to approach. Shot, and it's in. Another score for Westwood. Caroline Nozzolillo.
A very good Westwood Wolverines team takes the 16-3 win. On Saturday, April 5th, Hiller Girls Lacrosse hosted Dover Sherborne on a rainy day. Dover Sherborne holds off the Hiller comeback and takes the win 11-9. The Hiller girls are now 2-2 on the season. Also that Saturday, Hiller softball hosted Franklin. Hillers led 8-4 heading into the bottom of the 5th. Hopkinton adds 4 more runs and they would end up taking the win 12-6. Holly Paharic went 4 for 4 at the plate with 5 RBIs as the Hillers improved to 3-0 on the season. The Hopkinton Hillers spring sports season got started on Friday, March 28th, and the first HCAM broadcast of the season was Hiller Boys Lacrosse versus Holliston.
And they are now official. Closing in, there's a shot and a score for the Hillers. First goal of the season for Hopkinton is Matt Lottie. Matt Lottie with the strike at 6:16 left to go in the first quarter, and we are knotted up at 1 apiece. CJ Taylor, a new addition to the roster this season. Closing in, shot, and a score for the Hillers. Number 23, Tyler Lockowitz. Oh, what's good about this Hiller group, they don't need to have a big presence in front of the net as we get another score there. Matt Lottie rushes in and booms it in, and it's a 3-2 Hiller lead at 3:57 left to go. Gotta confuse those defenders in the middle. Nice feed in front, and it's put in. Cal Rockwell pulls it down and bashes it in. Shoot from just about anywhere on the field. Here he goes, crashing in, gets it in front, and a score for the Hillers. Champlin finds Rockwell once again. And Rockwell gets the job done. Goodman looking to put on the moves. Crashing in, and he scores! Cooper Goodman, nothing's gonna get in his way. 6-3 Hillers. Here we go, Champlin closing in, looking for the shot, and he rips it in at the buzzer! What a beauty of a drop that was. Owen Champlin with the buzzer beater right in the very last second to put the Hillers up by 4. heading into the halftime break. Brian with it. Champlin looking to close in. Gets it over, a shot, and a score! Matt Lottie rips it in for his third goal of the game. So you can mark him down for a hat trick. Bangs off the defender and gets it over to Cal Rockwell. And Rockwell just waiting along the side of the net, pops it in. A beauty of a setup, a great pass, and a nice score for the Hillers at 6:01 left to go in the third quarter. Hillers up by 6. 15 and counting left to go in this third quarter. Here's Champlin. Champlin gets around the defender. He's going to squeeze through. Takes a shot and rips it in. Owen Champlin gets it over. Around the defender he goes. Shot in! Tyler Walkowitz with a beauty. Goodman looking to box out the defender. And takes the shot and it's in. What a beauty.
Matt Lottie and Owen Champlin strike for a trifecta of scores each as the Hillers take the 12-5 win over Holliston in the season opener and start off the spring in the win column. Hillers have a new addition to their spring sports schedule, and that's boys volleyball. Also on March 28th, Hiller boys volleyball kicked off their regular season with a battle against Bellingham. Steve Sweetapple and John Fisk were on the call.
Pass. Oh.
Tough. So ideally that's what you want to run is that middle, and that's what the setter for Bellingham, number 14, is Aiden Gibbs. This is the second year he's the varsity setter.
Grady, click, outside, good swing. That was a beautiful swing.
That was the best swing of the game.
It was. It's a great way to end the first set with Alex Piccoli. So Hillers take the first set, 25-19. Piccoli with the serve. Oh,
it didn't look like it was going to come over.
Handcuff Grady. So that's it. Bellingham takes the second set, 25-16. Boys are going to switch sides. Another good serve. Ryan takes that one. Michael Grady tips it down the line. Randall, nice put away from
good smart play.
Alves. And Bellingham takes the third set. Just need 12 in a row. And that's it. Bellingham takes the fourth set, 25-14 for a 3-1 win in the inaugural match for Hopkinton.
Bellingham took the win in the season opener 3-1. Be on the lookout for Hiller boys volleyball home games on HCAM all spring season long.
Leg lift and the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's out number 1. And an 0-2 count. And he got him. 2 away. Outside, walk drawn. 2-out walk. Runner on first. Nick Pedroli stepping to the plate. And this is ripped up the right side. That's going to get through. And that is going to be a 2-out single for Pedroli. 2 on, 2 outs. And the walk is drawn. A slightly high fastball. Walk drawn, bases loaded for the Hillers cleanup hitter to the plate, Michael Sullivan. but certainly a pitcher's count, 0-2. And this is wrapped up the left side. Here comes one run. Second run being waved around. He'll score as well, and the Hillers are going to win. A walk-off base hit for Michael Sullivan. A 2 RBI single wins the game. The Hillers are going to take it 9-8. Michael Sullivan rips one into left field. 2 runs score. Mitch Stimulus and Pedroli come around, and the Hillers take the 9-8 victory. Unreal.
This program is brought to you in part by TVLsports.net. You can view the standings, stories, pictures, highlights, and more about the 12 teams in the Tri-Valley League at TVLsports.net. TVLsports.net is an independent news and media website reporting on the TVL and is not associated with the MIAA, Tri-Valley League, or any town or school.